Yo, I'm back again with another one. Man, y'all seen the thumbnail, y'all see the description, man. Look, hey, I'm gonna have to go ahead and talk about this one, man. I'm gonna have to talk about this one. Fury 325 is the king of roller coasters. I'm gonna say that again. Fury 325 at Carowinds is the king of roller coasters. Definitely the king of B&M. Of all types of roller coasters, okay? Out of all the roller coasters B&M ever made, inverted, hyper, stand up, sit down, flying, whatever. Fury is king. So, I got so many things running through my mind because, see, when I do these type of videos, guys, I want to be as authentic as possible. I don't have anything written down. I don't go by no script. I just basically just sit down, press record, press play, because that's what y'all came for. The thing about YouTube, and I said, if I'm going to do YouTube, I want to be real with people. I may stutter, or I may misquote some misquote some words. I may have to, go back and recorrect the words that I say when I realize that I'm saying something wrong. But look, y'all want some authentic stuff, man. Y'all want just a person that just really speak his mind and not what's written down on the piece of paper or what's written off what people got off ChatGPT or something like that. Hey, look, y'all gonna get the real thing over here. But back to Fury 325. Look, Fury 325, my first ride on there was, man, I was amazed. I was blown away. Instantly, when I got off that ride, I remember going into that brake run. I said this out loud. I was in the very, very back row of my first seat, and it was a night ride. And that's what made it even the more incredible. I said out loud, this was the best roller coaster I have ever ridden in my life. And people turned around, looked at me, and just started laughing. And I said it so loud, even the people that was on the ground that was, in line heard me. I said, this was the best roller coaster I ever rode in my life. And look, if you go back and look at day one of when I went visit Carowinds on my channel, you can see my reaction. The video, day one, starts off with my immediate reaction. You get about 10 seconds of it. But at the end of that video, you'll see the full reaction. That's about 2 to 3 minutes long. But anyway, Fury 325, the B&M Giga Coaster. That's my first Giga Coaster. Y'all, that is a beast of a roller coaster. And I will be honest with you, that was the first roller coaster and the only roller coaster that I just could not ride back to back to back to back. Personally, me, I don't know about anybody else, but Fury is the only roller coaster that I can ride maybe 2 times in a row. And that's the second time, I gotta sit down, I gotta take a break, I gotta get a drink of water, I gotta relax a little bit because that ride is so intense. Like, I would say this about, it does have good airtime moments, but the ride doesn't really, I don't think the ride predicates itself on airtime. I think the ride strictly, that's just a speed demon, okay? Because you gotta realize Fury is going 95 miles per hour. That's a speed demon, okay? That ride is a speed demon, and not only that, it's a lengthy ride. It's not a ride that's like, like a lot of roller coasters at Carowinds are short. Afterburn is extremely short. Carolina Cyclone is extremely short. Hurler is kind of short. Carpethead Strike is it's kind of short, but it's not short. But a lot of roller coasters are short. I heard that Orion, the Giga roller coaster, that's at is it Kings Dominion? Kings Island? Look, I'll make the corrections on the stream if I messed up, okay? That's a little see, but you want authenticity right here. You want me to be authentic, right? So, yeah, there you go. I heard Orion was a very short ride. They said it's a good Giga, but what really kills the experience of Orion, they said it's extremely short. Man, look, Fury is a long ride. It's a long ride. I will tell you. I'm about to get ready to go into the layout with you shortly, but I can tell you it's a long ride. The paint scheme on the ride is good, and I will tell you this: when you pull up to the park, that ride dominates the skyline. It's the first ride you see. Like, even when you are on your way to Carowinds, and when you see Carowinds on the interstate, it'll be if you're on your way from where I was coming from, you know, it'll be on your right, and then you'll see Thunder Striker, and then you'll see Fury just out in the sky. YouTube videos, if you've never seen Fury up close in person, look, YouTube videos don't do that ride any justice, okay? You have got to see that ride for yourself, and you will notice how high that lift hill is off the ground. So, yeah. But anyways, look, I'm about to get ready to go through the layout and the elements of it. So, okay, here we go. So, all right, so you go up the 325-foot lift hill. You go up, and you would notice when you get kind of halfway up that hill, it will kind of pick up speed a little bit. And, you know, I will say this about the lift hill. You know, you would think by it being 325 feet, you would think that it'll take you forever to get up there. No, that thing is pushing up there. So when you get up top of the lift hill, you know, it's not much to see. You can see downtown Charlotte if you look to your left. But when you get on that first drop, and that first drop feel like a bottomless pit, you're gonna go all the way down, and you're gonna keep going down, and you're gonna go up on this hill, then you're gonna bank to the right, then you're finna slant off down slightly to the left, and then you're gonna turn sideways, banking to the right, go down, back to the left. This is where your laterals come. Then you're gonna go up the triple cliff, which is probably my favorite part of the ride. Then you're gonna kind of go down halfway sideways, slant it down up underneath the entrance bridge, then you're gonna bank back to the left, go down the hill, then you're gonna come up to a good airtime hill. This is one of my favorite airtime hills on the ride. Then down the bottom of the hill, then you're gonna turn to the right on this half helix, and you're gonna kind of slowly kind of go down, descent, and you're gonna go up to another airtime hill, like a little bunny hill, and down the bottom here, you're gonna turn to the left, go up to another airtime hill, back down to the right, then you finna go up another airtime hill into the brake run, and that's it. That's it. It sounds like that ride is short, but trust me, that ride is not short. That ride is probably about, if I had to put a time on it, that ride is probably about a minute and 45 seconds long. And you know, that's a long time for a Giga roller coaster. Really, that's a decent time for pretty much any roller coaster. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Like I said, that ride, I think that ride just predicates themselves on just tearing you through the layout, just speed, just straight speed. Like I said, it has its moments of airtime, especially when you first go down the hill. Y'all, let me tell you something. When I first got on that ride, when I got up there, it was a night. Check it out. It was a night ride. I'm all the way in the back. I'm way in the back, the last row. When I'm going down, I cannot see the bottom of the hill. It felt like I was dropping past the ground. You feel me? It felt like I was dropping, like going in the depths of the earth. I don't want to say the H word because I'm not going there. I'm sorry. It felt like you were just going to the depths of the earth. But when it came and went through the layout, man, it was so much fun. So yeah, I recommend Fury 325. Look, I can tell you right now, Fury 325 is my top 3 overall roller coaster. I only have 41 roller coaster credits so far. I'm telling you right now, Fury is in my top 3. And I know people that, you know, and I have heard people told me, they said, well, you know, once you really start to travel to like different theme parks, you know, I gotta hit up Busch Gardens Tampa Bay. I gotta hit up Busch Gardens Williamsburg. I already did Dollywood about 2 years ago. I know there are more. I gotta go to Kings Dominion. I know there are more theme parks I gotta go to, but I ain't gonna lie. Fury, at worst, it's gonna be a top 5. You know, it's gonna be a top 5. At the very, very least, it's gonna be a top 5. But anyway, hey, look, guys, I just want to give y'all some content, man, and you know, I really, really wanted to just go out and just, you know, share my experience with these roller coasters that I recently rode. I just wanted to go ahead and get it off my chest and just get it to you while it's still fresh on my mind, because I don't want to come back, you know, months and months later and try to conjure up memory. But look, hey, it's all good. But hey, just wanted to give y'all guys something. Hey, but if you like this type of comments, if you like me going to theme parks, vlogging, you know, even from time to time vlogging with my family, you know, sitting down talking to you guys about, you know, roller coasters that I experienced. Hey, subscribe to this channel, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Hey, look, man, Jesus is King. God bless y'all. And we gonna talk on the next one. Peace.